Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Plain Sarah Jane and this is Plain Jane Plants. So originally I was just going to make this quick little vlog thing and put it on my Facebook for like other people I don't get to see. But then I did end up doing some plant chores today, so I figured why not just put this on my plant channel and you guys can get to know me a little bit better. And you can let me know what you guys were up to. This is on the day of Monday, December... Why am I saying Monday? This is Wednesday, December 2nd. I'm filming this intro at night. So you will see me back in time. My beautiful people. I've decided to start a VlOgMaS type of thing. I don't know if I'll actually put it on my YouTube because I like to focus on my plants on my YouTube, but I'm definitely going to be putting it on Facebook for other people to watch, people who know me and don't get to see me all the time. I know, so tragic. But anyway, I'm just going to be kind of showing you what I'm doing today. So it is currently 9 a.m. I just finished a English quiz, and yeah. After that I have some English assignments to work on, and then I have computer class. I also have to take some notes from my bookkeeping class yesterday because he was talking really fast and I couldn't keep up. So luckily everything is pre-recorded, so I can just go back and rewatch it and take my notes as slow as I want to. And yeah, what else would I like to do? I'd really like to be able to watch something kind of Christmassy today, maybe have a hot chocolate. And I really have to finish sewing Bella's coat because a couple years ago I bought her a winter coat that was way too big for her, and I was like, she'll grow into it. But it's like, she was already like 6 years old at that point. Obviously she's not going to get any bigger unless she gets really fat. Anyways, it was on a really good sale, so I bought it, and now I've chopped it up, and now I have to re-sew it back together so it actually fits her. So that's where I'm at today, so let's see how the day goes. Okay, so I just realized that Christmas movie and hot chocolate may not be on the agenda today because yesterday I filmed a video about my pepperoni collection that I now have to edit and put up on my YouTube channel after I get all my school stuff done. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Plus I really need to shower. Like, I'm grossing myself. Okay, so now it's 10 o'clock. I've showered. I put on some eyebrows so I don't look so freaky. Did some dishes. Guess I could make breakfast, but I think I'm just gonna drink another coffee instead. Aw, yeah. So I have my coffee. Oh, hey, Taco. I bore him so much. I'm obviously his second choice after Ash. Whatever. I got my coffee. Gonna work on some bookkeeping notes for the next half an hour, and then I have computer class. So I guess I will see you guys after that, and I'll probably end up making lunch at some point.
Insurance policy for your company, you know, for protect against fire and things like that. So you would have debited prepaid insurance or insurance prepaid down here, you see it, credited bank. That's only where, so you're paying every month, basically. Comes out of
Someone's not muted.
Hello, please mute, yes, thank you. Please mute your audio. Okay. Can everybody hear me? Please mute your audio. Okay, thank you.
Every day.
So what I was just saying there, every month.
Okay, the time is now about 11:45. Did all my computer work, all my computer homework. Finished taking all my notes for bookkeeping, and I understand what they mean. Thank goodness. Now I'm going to chug down the rest of my coffee. It's a little bit cold now, but that's fine. I'm gonna have some lunch. Not sure what I'm in the mood for. And then I'm gonna take these dogs somewhere. So I will see you guys soon. All right, what am I eating for lunch? I got an apple here. Probably way too much peanut butter. And then this is some dark chocolate and cranberry. It looks like there's almonds in there too. It's like granola cereal. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna dip it in here, and then I'm gonna make it crunchy and dip it in there. And that's gonna be my lunch. So hopefully that will get me through the rest of the day. So I guess now I am going to be watching one of my favorite shows. I am catching up with The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Housewives of Beverly Hills.
We're in Italy, you guys.
Could you take a picture of us?
God, these bitches, I swear.
Denise Brandy Glanville. She said you two had sex, okay?
What?
First of all,
She looked
I do
really
not have a
guilty.
marriage, and I have not cheated on my husband. Okay? Yes. And by the way, Brandy has said that she has had sex with people from this group.
Denise, you crazy bitch. You crazy bitch. It's Denise Richards, by the way. I just hate how she tries to act all high and mighty, like, I don't know. Gets on my nerves, but whatever. And she, like, Denise Richards has not aged well. And you can tell that there's some fillers, but there's not enough. I mean, if you're going to be on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, like, you better be, like, full of Botox. I don't want to see a single wrinkle. Anyways, back to this.
I'm really struggling with that whole saying that she had sex with someone in this group. Listen to me. I don't believe she said that.
You guys want to go for a walk? Want to go for a walk? Let's go. Let's go. And Taco's got his little snow pants on. Bella hates wearing a sweater, but it's cold out here and we're going to be out for a little bit, so gotta do what you gotta do. It is kind of nice with all the snow, though. I keep Taco tied to my waist because he will just rip the leash right out of my hands and go after a squirrel or another dog, so sorry, buddy. You're anchored to me. Bonjour, Taco. Okay, whatever. You guys ready to go? Let's go. Come on. There we go. We were out there for a good 45 minutes and now the snow is really coming down and it's getting really cold, so we're back in and now someone wants her treat. Excuse me a moment. So we were back inside, the dogs are relaxing, and I have decided to repot my Kalanchoe Blasveltiana. It's just the Kalanchoe that they sell at like the grocery store. Sometimes they have like yellow or red or orange. This one is supposed to have pink flowers, but I didn't treat it very well when I first got it. I got it in a trade, actually. I didn't get it from the grocery store. Yeah, so I really want to repot this. I'm thinking I'll put it in here. I'd actually like to see what the roots look like first. It looks like there's some new growth coming in, so that's exciting. It didn't get a lot of sun when I first had it. It kind of got put on the back burner because I had some other plants that were a little more valuable, both monetary and personally more valuable, so yeah. Okay, great. So there's not a lot of rootage. I'm wondering if I can just go to the grocery store and get another one, and then I'll pot them together so I have one big, nice, big Kalanchoe, which actually works out really well because I have to go to the grocery store anyway. So I think before I repot this, I will be heading over to the grocery store. Maybe they'll have a good Kalanchoe. I'm not going to spend more than like $7 on it. They're not really worth that much. Not that I only, you know, buy plants that are valuable. That's not true. My favorite plant is like a golden pothos. The most basic bitch of all. But anyways, yeah. I am gonna go to the grocery store now, pick up what Ash needs, and hopefully I'll find another calicoe. So, see you guys in a minute when we're hitting the road. I'm on my way to the store now. Let's see if they have some calicoes. And I am picking up Boston lettuce to use as a burger bun. Sorry, I didn't know where that car was going. I'm not trying to die. Today, anyway.
Keep your families healthy. We promise to serve our customers and communities by keeping our stores clean, safe, and well-stocked.
Cool.
We also ask you practice social distancing by keeping a minimum distance of 2 meters from others in the store. Thank you for your patience and cooperation during this time.
Okay, I am on my way back from the store. I got the lettuce for the chicken burgers. I got a tomato for that and a red onion as well. So I just thought that would be really good. What else did I get? Oh, I got a pineapple because it looked really good. So I was like, I need that. And then of course the calicoe. I decided to get one with purple flowers in case the other one should ever decide to bloom. I think pink and purple look nice together. So we will get upstairs. I'm gonna make a hot chocolate. No, I'm gonna replant and then I'm gonna make a hot chocolate. Once again, we are back in my bedroom / office / greenhouse. I don't know. Okay, anyways, this is the calicoe that I got from the grocery store. Cute. We're getting a little more pink on camera, but in person it's more of like a fuchsia, like a purpley pink, pinky purple. And this is where I set the box of lettuce on it. So yeah, kind of squished it. Here we are. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the same kind of calicoe, but this one might actually be from like last year someone bought it. Because remember, I got this in a trade. So the leaves are much smaller, kind of looks like a jade from far away, but it's obviously a calicoe. And then this one just has such big, beautiful leaves. I know you might be thinking, well, that's clandivia. It's not a clandivia. Trust me, it's a calicoe. See? Is it gonna focus? Bella! Oh my gosh, it sounds like a piglet. See? Calancho. Okay, let's take this out of the pot. Let's see what this one's like. This one, whew. Just gonna break up the excess dirt. And I do have a special spot for this calicoe. It's going in the living room, and I have a little like lamp there, and the lamp, I put a grow bulb in one of the bulbs. Swats, whatever. One of the lights in the light is the grow light, and that's where I keep the calicoe now. Why do I have a grow light out there? I have a couple sedums out there that are not going to get enough sun in here, and when there's natural sun, I don't turn on the grow light in here. But on days when it's like really, really dreary, like a couple days ago, it was so dark out, like it looked like it was like 6 o'clock in the afternoon all day. So I definitely had the grow light on in here, and my plants I think are okay with that. They're pretty low light. Anything that needs higher light is really close to the window, like string of hearts. This is the perfect spot for it for some reason. Eastern facing window. Anyway, okay, now that I've kind of got rid of some of the dirt around the roots, I'm gonna plop that in there. Wow. All right, you know what? It might be kind of like blasphemy, but I'm taking some of these leaves off that are gonna be in the way. Here we go. Definitely doesn't match, but hey, maybe, you know, it'll encourage it to grow, or it'll encourage me to take better care of it. Oops. This one. Do you guys name your plants? I'm tempted to, but then I'm kind of like, nah, I don't want to. Always inspect a plant whenever you bring it home. I should have done that before I even let it touch my other plants. Oh looks fine. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. As bad as that sounds. I mean, I'm not really big even on these flowers. I kind of want to just cut the flowers off, but it's kind of like people buy them for the flowers. I don't. I like them for the foliage. I like anything that's really like thick and waxy. I like Hoya, Dischidia. What else do I have in here? Million. Calm down, dude. Sorry, what was I saying? Hoya, Peperonia, Dischidia, string of hearts, string of pickles. What else do I have? I don't know. Stuff like that, you know? Orchid cactus, rickbrack cactus, Thanksgiving cactus. Fun fact, I actually had a Christmas, an Easter, and a Thanksgiving cactus. Christmas cactus came with thrips, which spread onto a couple of my other plants that I had to throw out. So, thank you for that. Easter cactus, I let it dry out too much. This was before I knew a lot about epiphytic cacti. And I let it dry out too much, and then I watered it too much. I was like, oh shit, that's dry. Yeah, so what happens whenever you dry out the roots and you soak them with water? They rot. They rot. Anyway, so rotted away that. All I have left is the Thanksgiving cactus. So yeah, that is about it. We had a lot of Thanksgiving cacti at the grocery store. Really tempting. Little 4-inch pots. They were blooming. $5. Really, really cute. I kind of wanted to get one for my mom, but then like she has enough plants. She says she has enough plants. Let's be real. There's never enough plants. Okay, well, that is that. Alright, here's my Kalanchoe. Honestly, I like this side better, but whatever. Here we go. Here's this year's Healthy Beautiful Kalanchoe, fresh from the store. And this one is someone's old Kalanchoe from last year, I'm guessing. And yeah. Well, that's that. So I am going to take it out and put it in front of the grow light. I'll show you guys what I have going on over there. And yeah, so let's go. Fun fact, I just thought I was filming for 5 minutes and I didn't press record. So that's great. But in other news, our neighbor came by. Why do I have an accent? A neighbor came by and dropped these off for us. And it says, Sarah, that's me, Ashley, and Ashley's mom. And I think they're Christmas cards. I'm gonna wait till Ash gets open. Gets open. Oh my god, I'm gonna wait for Ash to get here to open these. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting one of these candy canes in my hot chocolate because I ain't a fool, okay? I know what's good. Okay. Anyways, here I have my 4th Monstera that I've been trying to keep alive. Monstera deliciosa, that is. I rotate it every couple days to make sure that it doesn't, you know, all stick in one direction. Trying to get it to spread out a little bit, so yeah. What is that? Oh my god, what is that? What the hell? That's stale? Oh no. Just that, oh, and then I stick it in my hair. What a weirdo. It was a piece of dirt. Okay. And then I'm gonna put the Kalanchoe here. Let me just bloop. And then I'm gonna put the Kalanchoe right here. I'm gonna try and keep the small leaves towards the grow light just because I feel like they need more light. This sedum here, when I got it, it had a lot of thrips and thrips damage. So I had to cut the whole thing back down to like a nub. Super treated it with insecticides. Wasn't sure if it was gonna come back, but you know, watered it like once a week when the soil was dry. Stuck it in front of this grow light, stuck it in front of this grow light, and it's been coming back. And same with this one, I rotate it every couple days so every side fills out, because if you leave this for a couple days, it'll all just stretch to one side. It's like a sunflower. It's cool like that. And then here's another sedum. It's called Dragon's Blood. I had a really hard time with this one because I originally had it in a pot with my Mother of Thousands, or Mother of Millions. And I mean, obviously they were just taking over the whole pot and this thing was dying. So here we go. It's in here. It's doing okay. Some little Peperomia Rossos. This Rehab Ginny, if you look really close, there is some new growth. If you can't see it, then just believe me. And then I have this little Golden Pothos, which was made of basically wet sticks. And they all freaking sprouted. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's about it. I'll turn on the grow light now so you can see. Ta-da! And these just sit here. They probably get the grow light maybe 10 hours a day. Some days it's probably like 16 hours. Some days it's probably like 4. Just kind of depends what happens. But this one is always on because this is kind of the rehab area. And obviously I'm putting the Monstera in the rehab area because I can never keep it alive. So yeah, there we go. A little rehab plant collection. Also, I just want to say, the store that I bought this from, I'm not going to name it, but it did have thrips damage, and every time I order something from there, it would have a pest on it. So I've stopped ordering from there, obviously, especially after this one. So yeah, that was that. And I also got a Pereskia cactus from her, which is basically like the first cactus. It's like a cactus with like thick succulent leaves on it. And it had mealybugs and it just fucking died. So that was kind of a bust. Contacted her about it and she didn't seem to really care. So she's not getting my business anymore. Now I only buy my plants from one shop, or I mean like a grocery store, like a big box store, like when it comes to plant shops, and that is Amy's Little Plant Shop, based in Rockland, Ontario. She finally opened a storefront, and yeah, she's small business. Well, it's actually kind of a bigger business now, but small business lady, support local. She's super nice, she's super friendly, and yeah, love it. And her stuff is such great quality. Never had an issue ever. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of this unflattering light. And like I said, it's just a regular light bulb. Sorry, it's just a regular like lamp, and then I just put a grow light bulb in it. And the grow light bulb was $4 from Dollarama, so it doesn't have to be expensive to keep your plants alive, you know? You don't have to be bougie and have like a whole thing set up. Give it some light, throw some water at it, you know? Whatever happened to like survival of the fittest? Like, oh, my plant's diseased. Maybe just piece it out then. It's not meant to be. Anyway, what else do I have here? This Dracaena that I'm killing. And these were a bunch of wet sticks as well. They're the Purple Heart Tradescandia. They're coming back. So yeah. And this sad thing. Ugh. It's a purple waffle plant, I'm pretty sure. Humographis something. And I have to cut all the spent buds off of it. I gotta take all those off. I mean, it looks like they're coming up pretty easily. I don't want to do that right now, so I'm not going to. Okay, well, that is it for now. I'm gonna tidy up a little bit and then I'll let you know what's up after. Okay, so I've done kind of just tidying up around just like the old plant stuff, cleaned off the table, fixed the Dracaena, you know, and I found an old aloe that I forgot that I even had sitting by the windowsill. So here he is, gave him a little bit of water. Oh, it's only looking at me. So here he is, gave him a little bit of water, and now I'm just sitting him in front of the grow light, and that is that. So yeah. I have my chocolat chaud, obviously, my Christmas pug mug. My Christmas pug mug. I have my cinnamon scented candle on. A little bit of Kendall Ray True Crime. If you guys are into true crime YouTubers, love her. This one is about Travis Alexander. And remember he was murdered by Jodi Arias? Huh? Man, that lady's psycho. She's so crazy. Anyways, yeah, and now I have all of my sewing things. I've got Bella's jacket. See, I'm hemming it, and yeah, that's about it. So now I'm going to dig into this true crime, try and sew as much of Bella's coat as I can. Bella, what are you doing? Chewing on something. Okay, great. So that's about it, and I guess I will see you guys when I'm making dinner. Okay, so Ash is home from work, and I did get through some of the sewing of Bella's coat. I'm probably gonna have to actually just buy her a winter coat because it's just taking me too long to fix it. It's getting colder and colder. But making dinner, and it's these. Making these veggie chicken burgers and a lettuce wrap for dinner. Here they are. Don't mind the burnt pan. Ash's with cheese and mine with hot sauce. Here it is. Spicy chicken, veggie chicken burger on the Boston lettuce. I'm gonna put some tomato on that, red onion. Okay, so it's just after 6 o'clock now. Ash and I had our dinner. It was super good. I took the dogs out, and I'm probably just gonna spend the rest of the evening editing this video. Might put it up tonight, might put it up tomorrow morning, I don't know. And yeah, catch up on a couple YouTube subscriptions. And then probably take a look at tomorrow's math lesson. So that's about it. Thank you so much if you watched this VlOgMaS episode all the way to the end. Hope it wasn't too boring. And I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, whenever you're watching this. And happy VlOgMaS. Hitting the road. Hitting the road. Hitting the road. Calm down, dude. Hitting the road. Hitting the road. Hitting the road. Calm down, dude. Hitting the road. Hitting the road. Hitting the road. Calm down, dude. Hitting the road.